Now, this is an absolute blast from the past. None other than Papiss Cisse has popped up on the footballchronicle.com. Now, you might be wondering, who? Who was that guy? Well, for those who saw him back in 2011-12 playing for Newcastle United, you'll know how much of an absolute legend he was. Go watch the 2 goals that he scored against Chelsea that season at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, of course, went on to win the Champions League that season. He almost got Newcastle into the Champions League way before the days of the Saudi takeover and Eddie Howe and the likes of Alexander Isak. Or let's not talk about him actually, of Newcastle fans. That's probably a little too soon. But this guy very much will be a legend, unlike up on the northeast coast. And he's popped up on my feed again. And this time because he scored 6 goals in a Sunday league game, despite missing a penalty. I know, just one of them headlines, one of them stories you just never expect to see, but it very much did happen. So let's have a look at the full story here for you guys. A former professional footballer, a former Senegalese international, I do believe as well, just popping up in Sunday league. You gotta love it. This is what the beautiful game's all about. Former Premier League striker Papiss Cisse turned heads with a chaotic yet entertaining performance for his Sunday league side, Wythenshawe Vets. Cisse's afternoon started in bizarre fashion when he missed a penalty and saw his rebound saved by the goalkeeper. Laughing off his misfortune, he trotted over to take the resulting corner, only to send the ball straight out of play. Not a great impression at that point. However, the 40-year-old, he's 40 now. Oh my God, I'm getting old. Made up for it. In the second half, he found his rhythm and scored 6 goals as Wythenshawe Vets stormed to an 11-0 victory over South Liverpool. Cisse is not the only familiar face in the Cheshire Vets Premier Division. His Wythenshawe Vets teams includes 9 former Premier League players, including George Boyd, Emil Heskey. Emil Heskey's in this team, what the hell? Stephen Ireland, Nedemonua, Danny Drinkwater, Maino Figueroa, Jolien Lescott, Umar Niasse, and Cisse himself. Some real Barclays men in there. Stephen Ireland from back in the day. I remember when he used to play for Man City and Aston Villa back in the day. I'm sure he did. Figueroa as well. I remember him playing for the likes of Hull and Wigan back in the day. Remember when Hull and Wigan were in the Premier League? It feels like a long time since either of those 2 teams are there. Between them, the squad boasts 1,801 top-flight appearances, 222 Premier League goals and 325 international caps. Even though they're all in the 40s at this point, if not a little older in some cases, that's still a lot. That's still a lot to come up against. No wonder they won 11-0. Cisse, best known for his spectacular goals with Newcastle United, has already made a habit of running riot in veteran football. He also scored 6 goals in his debut for Wythenshawe Vets earlier this season. Even Lescott, a former Manchester City and England defender, has joined in on the fun, scoring a hat-trick in one game while playing as a striker. For those who aren't aware, he was a centre-back back in the day, but, you know, big man up top, get the long balls up to him, he'll win some headers. It was Stephen Ireland, once a key midfielder for Manchester City and the Republic of Ireland, who first joined the team through a friend, Blake Norton. His arrival opened up the door for a wave of ex-professionals to lace up their boots again, giving local football fans a nostalgic glimpse of Premier League talent back in action. I mean, just them names alone. Very nostalgic indeed. But yeah, Papiss Cisse popping up with the goals again. Like I said, that guy was an absolute baller during that season. Very much a one-season wonder. I remember he completely fell off after that. To be fair, Newcastle did as well. Newcastle had that one season where they got like 5th in the Premier and then just completely tapered off. Were relegated not too long after that as well. So, yeah, incredible story there, guys. Just a bit of nostalgia for people who are around my age. You know, the millennials, the 30-plussers nowadays, you know. So, yeah, I'm in that category now too as well. So, yeah, I'll see you soon for much more stories on the weird and wacky world of football, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day wherever you're on the world today, and we'll see you very soon.